Hey, David, is it fair not to let Yang and Tulsi speak during the debates? It's not. I've talked about this. We did a big piece about this on the Monday show where I explained I think there are too many people on the stage. I think there should be five, maybe six at this point at the most, based on who still has a shot and how far into this thing we are. But if you make the stage, you should get roughly equal time. I don't agree with the network making editorial decisions to say, if you're polling better, you will get more time. If you're polling poorly, you'll get less time, except where we want to do it differently. And what we saw in the fifth MSNBC, the fifth debate, which was on MSNBC last week, was that, for example, Andrew Yang got drastically less time than his polling support would predict. On the other hand, Pete Buttigieg was the biggest beneficiary who got significantly more time on screen, talk time, than his polling would suggest. So I do not think it's fair for Yang and Tulsi to speak during the debates. I'm no fan of Tulsi's and she has no shot, but if she makes the debate, she should get the same amount of time as everybody else. Andrew Yang, I don't think he's going to be the nominee. I've interviewed him on the program, perfectly nice guy, has good ideas. He should get the same amount of time as everybody else if he has made the debate. If your argument is these people don't really have a shot at winning, so it makes sense not to give them much time, well, then they shouldn't be on the stage. If that's the DNC is running the election. They should have requirements for making the debate stages that make sense. They should not be leaving it up to the whims of for-profit media who may have all sorts of different priorities themselves. MSNBC trending towards the sort of more establishment centrist Democrats like Joe Biden, Pete Buttigieg. They seem to sort of have reluctantly made the call that if it is going to be a more progressive candidate that wins between Warren and Bernie, they prefer Warren. So they've been talking up Warren over Bernie. And they've been particularly unfair to Andrew Yang, referring to him as John Yang at least once, if not more. They put a poll up on the screen a couple of weeks ago where they just ignored, Andrew Yang just wasn't on the screen, even though he was polling, I think in that poll, 3%. They had people on screen who were polling 2%. Just no explanation why John Yang, or as he's actually called, Andrew Yang, wasn't there. So I want to be really clear. This is not me being a Yang ganger or anything. I've said I'm a Bernie Warren guy, but fair is fair. And if you make the stage, you should get the time that everybody else gets. It should be evenly distributed. If in a poll you're in 6th place, you shouldn't show 1 through 5, skip person number 6, and then 7, 8, 9, whatever. You should just put the person up there. That's it. It's just not fair, and it's bizarre, and it's strange. And to your question, it's not fair to let Andrew Yang and Tulsi speak so little when they have made the debate stage based on the requirements that have been put in place by the DNC. We've got a great bonus show for you today where I will be facing off against producer Pat Ford in a pre-Thanksgiving chess match. What will happen? There's only one way to find out, and that is to check out the video version of today's bonus show. Become a member at joinpakman.com or become a patron at patreon.com/David Pakman Show to get instant access to the bonus show and to today's chess match.